Bravo, Holmes.
I don't even remember ever needing to cut that. That's weird.
Watson, we must inspect this place carefully and leave no stone unturned. We have little time.
Go, Watson.
Good God.
Oh, I don't like it in there.
Holmes, where are we?
Oh, shit, it's
Tread
dark.
lightly, Watson. This place seems alive and watchful.
Don't say that. Oh. I suddenly have a light source. Randomly. Come in here with me, Watson. I'm scared. Why would this be here? Oh, great. Look, it's like pentacles and shit. Symbols on the wall. I think if you interact with this pedestal with in the lamp, yeah, you get this weird C. I guess it will be a reversed C, wouldn't it? So the whole point of this is you need to press where is it? Oh god, pub symbols. You need to press these 4 buttons. Are they represented in these symbols here? So you have to basically figure out which symbol means which. It'd be nice if I could like have this on the screen so I didn't have to keep going back and forth. So the whole point of this lamp is you need, like, if each one of these symbols has a reverse C, like this one, this little symbol here is exactly what we are shining onto the wall. So all we need to do is find something that resembles that. So this one here, that's basically the same symbol with the C missing off it. Then we need this one with the I. So we're looking for the C, and this will be this section here. Sort of curves around and then it crosses. So we need to find something that's got like, looks like an I. If you click on the image at the bottom, it should change. Yeah. Here we go. This is the I one, isn't it? Like that. Same symbol. So we need to find this on the wall. It's got a line underneath it. I think I know which one it is. It's even more degraded, so it's this one here. It doesn't look the similar, but if you put the patterns together. And what else we got? This one here with the line in the middle. The C is obviously here. So we need to find one with 2 lines, 3 lines, one in the middle. Oh, then again, no, that one is the one I'm looking for. 3 lines, 1 in the middle. The C wraps around the middle one. Yeah, so that's that one. That must be not. This is the I one. And this one must be this one. Yeah, there you go. So I guess it's like 1, 2, and 1 and 3. And yeah, it's not too difficult. So yeah, I don't know if you can I don't know if you can miss the pub symbols, because I didn't need to go. I went back for the hook, but I don't know if I needed to actually speak to the dude, the barkeep, to forward the story. Seems like I could have probably just missed it. Oh my word. Is that
A box full of pendants in the shape of a pelican.
Oh.
These are brothers to the one found at the 𝘨𝑗𝑡𝑃𝑜𝑙𝑖S house. Quite useless. These trinkets are nothing but charming decoys.
Maybe it's like the Brotherhood of Cthulhu. I'm not sure why the pelicans. That must have symbolic meaning, but not for Cthulhu. Yeah, some fucked up drawings. Is there going to be more of them? Oh yeah, there we go. Well, okay, in front of me, sexy lips. got like the Hindu gods, don't they? Yeah. If there's, I don't know. Nepal is whereabouts is Nepal? It's in the Himalayas, isn't it? Why is there so many like Hindu related don't know, to me they all look similar. We didn't pick up anything similar, did we? And again, they did say that that the guy at the start, Stanwyk's manservant or slave, so Holmes says that he was abducted by some Indian guy with a turban. Because what was the item it was? Oh god. Where would it be? Reports. Not the plant fibers. Was it the linen scrap? Yeah. A large man with a turban made from his cloth crossed the threshold. He wore Indian slippers. Any evidence included the man is undoubtedly Indian, arrived in England only recently. What if that's what the Indian symbols are on the walls then? I don't think of Cthulhu and think, you know, like these type of sort of like Indian type deities. Look fucking cool though. They remind me of the tattoos that you see like Yakuza bosses have on their backs. But this is like, it's like Cthulhu crossed with sort of Indian type like deity god things. It looks cool. I don't think I've ever noticed them before. I always just run to the end and get done with it. Yeah, he's holding a skull and he's got tentacles on his head. That's cool. There's somebody getting swallowed. Is there something here?
That smell. This water contains a strong opiate.
So this is where they got the opium from then.
Metal boxes, and here is one that still bears a label. It is in the shape of a flower, which appears to be Edelweiss, and it is black. How remarkable. They are not common. I must take the contents of this box to Baker Street for a more thorough analysis.
Can I cut it? No. What's with the box? An Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Somebody's clothes. Yeah, not the same image. Oh, they just recopied them. A shame. It'd be cool if these walls were just like completely covered in all this like Cthulhu / like Indian type art everywhere. It's like kind of shit you'd see in what was it called? You know, like in underground subways when taggers just tag up all the walls. It's really should be like this whole wall should be just covered in random shit. Instead of having this just like randomly faulted out onto the walls. Like this picture, it should be massive. But it's not. Let's see what's in here.
The left sleeve of this costume bears slight traces of blood, and here the pocket is pierced. Aha, there appear to be papers inside.
Northwood Agency. Any manner of discreet investigations. That's a weird name. For you, we shall search the worlds. Oh, the world. Pennsylvania, Boston, Massachusetts. Like Amos. So Amos was a private detective? Okay, let's see.
What a peculiar drawing.
Oh. Strange drawing scribbled into the dust on the floor. Located where I saw it appears to be a rectangle containing a cross. What's that? That's something we need to know. Is there anything I've missed? Oh, here we go. There's something here.
This should prove useful.
Charcoal. I think that's it now. We've already been there. Spam enter.
Opiate, beyond all doubt.
You are right. This is definitely an opiate. Holmes, could these villains be opium smugglers?
No. So, I did tell you that I'd warn you when it gets to gore. There's a body behind Holmes right here. That's just a quick glimpse. So yeah, if you don't want to see body mutilation, I guess, I will timestamp when I finished inspecting a corpse. So yeah. Hello, Cthulhu. I really could do with a better texture, couldn't it?
What a horror!
It's like bloody Watson. Holy shit, Watson. What are you doing on this table? Man, they look... I never noticed. Like, they look identical. Same stash. Same hair. I mean, this guy's missing a foot. At least he's got his cock covered up. Nobody wants to see that. Wow, this... He really does look like Watson. That's creepy. His weird salad fingers. Why have they suddenly started eating him? I don't... Where's his foot gone? I mean, Cthulhu doesn't look like the type of person to eat random bits of a human. I mean... Weird.
This man was bound with rope shortly before his death.
How did he know that?
This man fought hard before his tragic end. The dreadful-looking broken statuette reveals much about his terrible struggle.
So, if you watched, or if you played, should I say, Nemesis, the game after this statue is it's in the game. It's sitting on top of his dresser, and Watson, I think it's when you go to collect the coins to buy a turtle. Watson says, "Oh, this statue," and blah blah blah, which is a pretty cool reference. Brilliant. So we need to look here.
This man's right index finger is coated with dust.
I don't think there's anything that you need. Yeah, look, see, it's disappeared now. We don't need to explore anymore. And there's a dot right there.
This man has a small wound on his left thumb. He must have drawn that strange figure in blood on the torn passport page.
So that means that this man is Amos. So Mr. Private Detective is yeah, he's dead. Wonder what he was looking for. Yeah. So what? They killed him in America, then shipped his body all the way to the UK? Surely not. It doesn't seem logical. I think no. He entered the country, so he must have been alive. So he came from America to the UK and then got murdered here. But why was he on the boat? I assumed that they transported him from somewhere, but that was his thing. Oh yeah, this here.
This message is engraved in some language unknown to me. I must make a copy of this message before the police arrive. A herd of buffalo could not leave a greater mess than the local constabulary.
Yeah, bloody idiot. So if you use the this advertisement, and then we use the charcoal, classic.
Excellent. A perfect copy of those symbols.
Bravo, Holmes!
This unfortunate man must have interrupted the kidnappers while they were transferring their victims.
What are you speaking about?
All of the kidnapped people were kept here, and from the look of things, for some days. There must have been a good number of them, so they were drugged to keep them docile. Then, with the vile assistance of riffraff hired by Dirty Summers, they loaded these people into the missing cases from the warehouse. Last night, these poor unfortunates were loaded onto a waiting ship, their destination as yet unknown.
Oh.
Oh my God! Holmes! Look!
What? This is quite gory. I mean, not by today's standard, but... Oh, his body's moving. Oh, it's got a chest burster. Holy, what the fuck is that, man? Look how his skin peels away. That would have been more scary and more violent looking if it actually came out his mouth and not his chin. Ah!
Let's
Amazing.
leave this place, Watson. We can do nothing here.
That's why this game's rated M for mature. In the light of my discoveries, I've come to the following conclusion. The kidnapped people were held here for several days. There was a significant number of them, therefore the opium mixture of opium and morphine was applied. So that's the ball that we found inside what was that the 𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘮�𝘳𝘴 manservant called? Is it 𝘨𝘮𝘴? We found that opium ball in there, didn't we, with morphines in it. We rendered them docile and easy to control. These people were placed in an empty sail containers by dirty salmoners. This is a dirty bastard. Loaded onto the ship. According to the statement of the barman from the harbour pub, the living cargo was stowed away at night as recent as yesterday, September the 5th. The destination of these poor souls is unknown.
See that this is delivered to Mr.
Spooky.
Holmes at the Diogenes Club as quickly as possible. Do not leave without his reply, though such insistence will undoubtedly cause Mycroft some distress.
What the devil are you doing, Holmes?
I am sending a letter to my dear brother and including a reference to the strange markings I found on the temple stones. Perhaps he can make something of them. Watson, I must know what was in the metal boxes that we found in this strange temple.
I think we can use the knife on this. Yeah, I thought you needed to use the knife. Let's have a look. Use the powder. Maybe in this. Yeah, look, it's got the same seeds in it.
It is done. This is a very fine powder.
Very fine indeed. So we need to burn
Perhaps if I apply heat?
these again. There we go. We added water last time.
That
Or
smell,
something.
undoubtedly a derivative of opium and morphine. This is the same compound on the ball found at Stennick's place.
Someone drugged 𝘨𝘮𝘴. Oh, random. They're
How
kidnapping.
goes it, Holmes? What is the result of your analysis?
Without question, this is clearly a derivative of opiate. Something still troubles me, though. The facts indicate this substance must have been used in large quantities. But no English druggist could provide such an amount. Far too risky. And I do not believe British customs would allow such a large quantity to pass through unremarked.
Well, I am convinced of quite the opposite, Holmes.
Yeah, smugglers,
Could
baby.
that be, Watson? Explain your reasoning.
Please remember that as a doctor, I am accustomed to the use of various compounds, including powerful derivatives such as distilled opiates. Those imported from the continent enjoy a special status with British customs, who do not bother the shipments and take little note of the quantities inside. Such shipments are easily identified by their labels. They always bear the identifying mark of the particular medical academy within that country which has an agreement with our own governing academy. Though I can't determine the precise country of origin, I would swear the label scrap left on this crate is one such as this.
Doctor, I will never get to the end of your possibilities. You have solved this little riddle for us. Quickly, and waste no time, we must get ourselves to the custom inspector's office at the harbour.
What, now? Can't it wait for our tea? Oh, coming, Holmes.
That seems to be a very stupid. So anyone can just ship massive amounts of opium, and as long as they've got a specific label, the customs people don't even bother looking. Surely not. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Sir, did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, and no. Tell me, where can I find the customs agent?
The man's name is Beddoes, and at this time of day, you'll likely find him on the pier near a ship.
Thank you. You have been most helpful.
Pleasure to be of service, sir.
We've already been to the customs office. It was the thing with the book. Here it is. Harbour Master. Told you we would come for this book. What's this? O'Reilly, the child came and said that Sandra was given birth and that she claims me to be the father. Damn it! Well, you should wear Johnny. I mean, you don't get Johnnies in these days, but you know what I mean. Tell you you should have pulled out. The boat is clear. You will easily find the registers not far away. Filio? Should have kept your dick in your pants, mate. Now you've got a kid.
The registers contain what we need. They must be here, somewhere.
You mean this book right here?
Aha, these must be the registers. This one concerns special imports. Nothing definite or comprehensible here. All that they mention is that these goods were stored in warehouse 16. I see nothing further of interest here. Best to leave these ledgers as we found them.
Why would they leave such, like, important information just lying around? Like, these ledgers must be, like, quite, I mean, surely, like, you'd store them. You don't want the average Tom, Dick, and Harry to be faking around in this custom. Why is the customs just a shed? There's no, like, it's not a building, it's a shed. It's so weird. I can't go in here anymore. Are you behind these sexy lips? I thought you was. Come on, Watson. The warehouse 16 should be near the pub. I think it's here. What's with... Oh.
9 boxes were stored here. A careful search of the place might reveal some valuable evidence.
Well, we've got a general strike, and the factory's closed. It's closed with 2 exclamation marks, meaning it's fucking closed. What's this?
Hold on, Watson. These traces have much to tell us. Regard how they resemble those nearby.
So, this one of these shoes is going to have a missing nail, isn't it? Not that foot. Oh, pick the key up. Oh God. Which foot was it on? Here it is.
The right shoe is missing a nail. Ah, Watson, our case would have been better served if I had applied the intelligence God granted me. If you ever have a mind to chronicle this adventure, I fear your readers will be much disappointed. I should have examined that area of the warehouses with more care, because this footstep is similar to those found at Stenix. We have only to follow to learn where they lead.
I don't need to measure it because we know that it's going to be, what, size 7?
The size is undoubtedly 7. The shoes are also hard-soled.
The footsteps found in Mr. Stenix's garden bear a striking similarity to the set of footsteps around the front of warehouse 16. Both size 7, fully shod? What the fuck does shod mean? It'd be fully soled. Missing a nail on the right shoe. Sod. I mean, could they make this any obvious? Like could it make it any more obvious? It's just... Why did this guy not just paint the fucking line behind him? And he left the key. just left the key.
Here is a tab. This one is less damaged.
Ah, so the black L device we picked up from... Oh, God. It was on the box, wasn't it? It's from here.
Excellent. We now know the source of these illicit goods. Watson, we shall now return to Baker Street. There is much to be done.
Oh, I guess we're going home. Home time.
Have we received any word from Mycroft?
It seems to me there is a letter on the table for you. Perhaps it is from Mycroft.
Oh, Sherlock, the Northwood Agency is based in Boston, Massachusetts, America. We know. We ought to know that. They engaged in a wide variety of confidential investigations, but generally they are regarded as specialists in international searches for missing people or works of art. They have a solid reputation, built upon an outstanding record of successful results. Amos Colby was employed in Europe as one of their operatives, and he corresponds to the description you gave. Unfortunately, the details of his last case were confidential. As for now, I have included an approximate translation of the characters that you discovered, though it is rough and I must admit rather enigmatic. Sincerely yours, Mycroft. That your grubs go through the ether, stars like maggots in the fruit. Wait for your awakening to honor you. Light of Abyss, he is the one that you choose to show us the beauty of deep blackness. Light of Abyss, he is the one who carries your mark on the body. He became one of yours. Light of Abyss, for his cold... What? For his cold depths answer... That's so weird. For his cold depth answer, and we shall answer in your name. Light of Abyss, his body is seaweed, his body is octopus, his voice is your voice. Let the dream and the return of the great be fulfilled.
So, the poor devil who lay under
Weird.
the warehouse was indeed the owner of the passport embellished with the drawing made in blood. His thumb was gashed. He is most assuredly the one who made the drawing during his captivity. But what brought him to this place? Furthermore, if this detective agency has any standing, it rests on the reputation of its associates. They are rightly regarded as proven professionals. Therefore, this dying man's last efforts were to leave clues for those who might come after him. Remember, Watson, this man's forefinger was also coated with dust, and we found drawing drawn in that very same dust upon the floor.
Exactly, Holmes. An addition symbol was there, placed within a rectangle.
Let us consider the facts, Watson. A number of people were taken by force underneath Warehouse 12, drugged, and then transferred in boxes by ship to some as of yet unknown destination. For the moment, London has nothing more to tell us. These people, whoever they are, have a small advantage. We should give them no more. We must make our departure, but to what destination? Wait, Watson! I have a sudden thought. What do an Edelweiss and a rectangle containing an addition symbol signify to you?
So, this can be quite tricky. I don't think any of the information we've been given can really tell you what this means. If you're not familiar with what an Edelweiss is, or what the square with the plus sign in the middle is, you'll be completely flummoxed, but it's the flag of Switzerland. The Edelweiss is, I'm guessing it was the flag of, was it I remember a long time, I don't even know if they still do now, like a lot of countries used to have specific flowers that represent them, didn't they? Such as, was it Britain used to be roses or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Switzerland was the Edelweiss. Obviously with the mountains in the background, and the fact that it was a square with a plus sign, which is the Swedish Switzerland? Switzerland? I think that's the Switzerland flag. Red square with a plus. I might be thinking of something different. But
Switzerland, of course.
Nice.
Watson, we shall divide our tasks. I shall report the particulars of Mr. Colby's death, as this affair requires the utmost in tact and discretion.
Well, I never. Thank you, I am sure.
Watson, you know I'm impersonal, each man to his specialty. I rely on you to book passage for 2 to the continent immediately. And, Watson, see what you can learn of an institute called the Black Edelweiss and determine if it is located in Switzerland. If this place can be found, I believe it holds the answers that we seek. Now, hurry, man, the game is on.
Hold on, Holmes, you are reading some penny dreadful. Here I thought to find you deep in some ancient news clippings, seeking similarities with our case, and yet you waste your time reading some outlandish adventure based upon some improbable hero.
Beware of considering popular literature as unworthy of our interest, Watson. Besides, am I not myself considered by some of your readers as an improbable hero living out outlandish adventures?
Holmes, you go too far.
Let's not speak on this, Watson.
Cthulhu statue's following them.
This horrible statuette gives my nerves a shake, Holmes. This trip to Switzerland, it brings back unpleasant associations, doesn't it?
Watson, those events should remain where they belong, in the past. However, I will not be joining you in Switzerland. When the train arrives in Lyon, I'm afraid we must part company, as I have business elsewhere that will take some time.
But Holmes...
As a doctor, your impeccable credentials will allow you to ably advance our investigation at the Black Edelweiss Institute. My presence would likely only arouse suspicion and harm our cause. I am writing the name of a Swiss policeman on this piece of paper. He is stationed at the village near the Institute and is a most reliable and capable man. Turn to him should you entertain even the slightest suspicions during your visit.
And you, Holmes?
As for me, Watson, I will investigate this case from the other side.
Switzerland's got one mountain, apparently. Amazing. Switzerland Institute. Black Edelweiss. 11th of September, 1894.
Keep your wits about you, Watson. Should you witness anything out of the ordinary, no matter how trifling it seems, go immediately to the valley and ask for Superintendent Bilger. I know him. He's a trustworthy fellow and has been informed of your presence in his district. He should prove to be an able ally.
I love how Watson's body is just like rocking back and forth. This is like some place that you'd see in like Wolfenstein, occupied by Nazis. Look at it. That's definitely something that you'd see in like Wolfenstein 3D. Was it 3D? You know, was it 2008 version? Can't really remember. It's been a bloody long time to play that game. Why did the horse go all the way around? Brilliant.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring. Coachman, wait for me here.
That guy, as soon as I go in that room, he is leaving, like any normal person would. So apparently, Sherlock Holmes went to Switzerland in a story called The Final Problem. It's to do with Moriarty and stuff. Hence why they talked about Switzerland. Apparently, to Google anyway. But yeah, here we are.
I have no interest in going there.
Yeah. I think I might be blind up to this point. I remember up to the docks, and after that, I'm just like, I'm confused. But yeah, this should be fun.